What if your all inclusive resort came with not just one, but multiple live shows and late night venues, all with their own vibe, music, and energy? Would you know where to go or what you might be missing after dark? In this episode, we're breaking down the full entertainment scene at Grand Oasis Cancun. Whether you're a sunrise sipper or a midnight dancer, we've got your guide to picking the perfect spot on this property.
Meet Steve and Laura, the wandering empty nesters. This is Bookpack Go, your inside look at real adventures, smart travel tips, and how to wander better. One trip at a time. Let's go.
Welcome back, Wanderers. We're covering today all the entertainment venues and the bars that you can go to. If we've just met, I'm Steve.
And I'm Laura.
And we're the Wandering Empty Nesters. We recently visited Grand Oasis Cancun, and we had a great time there. This is a gigantic property that has something for everyone. You can go from one end to the other, from a foam party to an adult-only area that has very little noise going on, and it's a short walk into either one, and miraculously, they don't really spill over to each other. They've got shows in the Grand Pavilion. They've got shows in the pool area, off the casino. Honestly, this is a property, much like Cancun is known for. It's large physically, but somehow when you're in it and you're walking from one side to the other, which really doesn't take long, it doesn't seem that huge. So
I think there's just so much to see in between.
There is so much to do in between, and there's so many things that, we might not be able to get even to. I was looking over earlier, they give you this list of all the different places and the times. And, we made it to a lot of places and we saw a lot of things. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, we missed a lot of things too. There's just, we were there 5 days. And it's hard to believe that in 5 days that we missed some things. You can't just go once. And that's the great thing, is that this is a location that if you went back to multiple times, you could have a different experience each time. You could interchange some of the things you've done before that you liked with some of the new things you haven't experienced, because then you got your fallback. So let's talk about entertainment. And my goodness, is there a lot of entertainment every day on the app?
Too much to see in a week
of what the entertainment is and what is time it is. And there was two. Now, we were there Saturday through Sunday, or Saturday, through Thursday. There were two headliners there Thursday and Friday. We missed them both. One was a singer. The regular shows in the atrium. We saw those. They happened on, was it Monday night and Wednesday night?
Maybe.
Yeah. So they happen on different nights. They're different shows, not the same show. So you want to be able to see both. But on Thursdays and Fridays, they have headline individuals. I think one was a singer and the other one was not a magician, but the guy who can guess who your third grade teacher was in the envelope. And he never met you before. A mentalist. Those guys are crazy scary, but so cool. So we missed that.
I'm not sure I would want to be there for that.
It's so impressive when they do that. They're not really I think they do the hypnotism thing too. But the whole, who's your third grade teacher and, blah, blah. And then
I'm not sure I would even know.
They do that. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to write down. Wow. And so we missed those two. We'll definitely want to try and do it on a different set of days so we can see that kind of thing. But that doesn't mean there wasn't anything to do. Let's talk about the nighttime party that was down at the entertainment zone every night. They had the stage show off the main. So all day long, they have the DJ or live performers playing on the Oasis Beach Club stage. So even if you're just hanging in the pool, look, the beach club is right there. If they got a live artist playing on the stage or the DJ, you're hearing it. So you're taking part, you can hear it. It's all great. But then comes nighttime, and that's when they bring out the carts for the food. They got the tequila tastings on the side, and then they have the show going on the main stage there. Now that happens at dark. So there's already been the show, the inside pavilion show, that had the kind of a cirque kind of feel to it, because there were those ribbon acrobatic kind of things coming out of the ceiling. They had the flame twirlers, with the flame eater. How do you come across a job where you eat fire? How does that come across?
I don't know how you know. Oh, I know how to do that.
Is that a vocational school you go to somewhere? I know there are circus schools.
Yeah.
Do you go there and you're like, you test and like, can you handle fire? Oh yeah. I don't know how they test you out for that, but they were very impressive. A cool show. That's at like 7:30 on the 2 nights. They have it during the week in the main pavilion. So that's a great, if it's hot, great relief from the heat. Not only do they have chairs in the lower sections of the pavilion that you could sit in, but of course the way that it's a pyramid and the way it's stacked on any floor, you can get a great overseeing shot and be able to, so no matter how many people were in there, there's plenty of place, no crowd to really bother. And there are also like stone seating areas all around that glass wall to watch. So very easy to see. So you leave from there, maybe you have some dinner, and then you go out to the entertainment area. Boom, you got that nighttime show there. That then leads to, more entertainment if you want to go to it over at Kinky Bar, which is off of the
Casino.
casino. And they have live music shows, a lot going on in there. But that's not all. When that ends, you can, or in place of, because it's going on sometimes at the same time.
Yeah, I know a lot of them were going on at the same time. You'd have to choose night to night.
And that's the great thing, because if you miss something one night,
You go the
with the
next night.
exception of the headliners that we missed, most of it was the same. So let's say that you went to Kinky Boots one night. Well, there's a live performer outside Wet Bar at Dos Lonos,
Mhm.
that area right outside there. There's a live guitarist. One night it was a guitarist, another night it was a singer.
Mhm.
Someone's there every night. So
Not to mention the singer at the
at Fountain
Blue.
Blue, I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, right.
That's something different. So yeah, you can go one night.
Dreaming of your next getaway? Your next adventure is closer than you think. We have amazing discounts on this destination and many others. Don't miss out, no matter if your dream is an all-inclusive or a luxury cruise. Scan the QR code or visit our site now, and let's book the memories you'll never forget.
The next place the other night. So you've got an outdoor show, you got an indoor show, but maybe the big stage show is not your thing. Maybe you want something a little bit low key. Maybe you're going to go out to a little bit more formal dinner. You're going to go out to, one of the nicer restaurants. You just want to ease into that. So you go over and you hear the singer outside after dinner. Yeah, then the bigger bars are opening, or the indoor bars are open. Then you have the cigar bar opening.
I love if you're just looking to just kind of end your night on a low key, chill vibe, I love the cigar bar.
And they have both an inside and outside, because not only is it, yeah, it's a cigar bar. Humberto there, been there like 10 years, really knows the stuff. They have a cigar storage area, one of those glass humidors. And I'm not a smoker, but I love the smell of
Smells
cigars.
good, yeah.
So you can either go outside and smoke, or you can smoke it in there. It's obviously fine to smoke it in the cigar bar. And I don't mind the odor of that. And he made a great old fashioned there, probably the best one I had. But of course, he's using top shelf liquor there,
Right.
which there was an extra charge for, but it was so minimal.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Oh, by far, by
It
far.
it was worth it just to have sometimes you just need a break
And
from
it's very quiet.
yeah, you
Generally,
just
it's
need a break.
very
You
quiet.
just need to kind of relax for
Yep.
a minute, especially after a long day. You've been in the sun all day, you've been to this entertainment, this bar, this show. You just want to end the night relax.
And you can end this show there, night there. Or if you're just wanting a pit stop, a little break, get your second breath before going off somewhere else, right next door, Blue Bar, nightly live entertainment in there. And, it's a really large bar. It actually has got a pool table as well. And sit back, you can relax. You can actually go right outside from there, or you can go inside to the pyramid, depending upon where you got to go next. But it's a great place to like recoup, because after everything is done, there's even a later show at 10 o'clock, which I'm going to admit to you folks, we did not make it to, for
Mm-mm.
despite our
Well,
best efforts.
we tried one
We
night.
did try one night, but like you said, between all the activities and the sun, and I mean, I know you would prefer this, but not really a late sleeper. I mean, I think even on vacation, I'm up by 7 or 8, because what, you get to your patio, you can go out and have your coffee. Where do you go after that? You go lay in the daybed. So, it's kind of the same thing, but still you're up, you're active, you're doing a lot of stuff. So, but there are just stacks and stacks of shows, stacks and stacks of entertainment that you can go to and see. Then there's just entertainment on the facility that just wanders by. They talk about the guy on stilts. And there's sometimes we didn't see this, but I heard them talk about, there's jugglers sometimes around. There's different circus acts that they have on, maybe on the property. And this is just things that just wander by. We got the guy on stilts. There's always something, it seems like, happening here. And then there's places you can just be really quiet and chill. So I think, and we're definitely going to do the in review, but I think one of the things we're going to hear in the in review video from me is not only can we go here as empty nesters
Mhm.
and find the spot that we want to do things, and everybody is at a different stage in their empty nesting, right? Maybe you are a person who's still, even though you're an empty nester, phone parties are you, man. You still like the beat, you still like all, the
Mhm.
up tempo stuff. You got the entertainment zone. If you're lower key, you got multiple, stages of that here. But where I'm going is you want to take a family somewhere where everybody has an opportunity to do something. Not only have they have all this for adults and teenagers, but did we mention they have a kids club? They have a kids club that literally has a pool in it.
And they have shows.
And they have shows. They have a pirate ship where they do like probably puppet shows or they entertain the
Mm.
kids. So they have a place for them. So this is definitely a place where you can say, let's have the whole family go somewhere. And we take our family somewhere every other year big for Christmas. We've talked about going to Mexico and letting them experience that. And
Yeah, we
while
could definitely take them all here.
when I look at all the things that there are to do there, that, I already can pick the ones that are going to go to the party zone, the
Mhm.
ones that are going to go to the low key zone, the ones that are going to go down to this exclusive private down in Kinha. Our granddaughters, wanting to play, in the little area in the kids zone for a while, but then they want to come out and they want to be in the big pool. And that's going to be kind of down towards the center where we were. And then we all go to dinner or we all hang out in the main pool. It is a place where everybody can do their thing and then come together. And we'll talk more about that and what that means in the finale and, what the various options are, maybe as far as rooms and that. But there's a lot to do here. I hope you got some information. If you're interested in securing one of those, remember the best way to do it is through your travel advisor. So you're guaranteed to have the time that you want to have. Thanks for sticking with us, and we'll see you next time.